Hello, beautiful creatives. Welcome to the hashtag Second Saturday Art. And I want to explain what we do here. Everyone gets to choose what focus they do. I chose Father's Day. Others could have chosen summer, strawberries, lemonade, zoo and aquarium month, and rainforest day. And the goal of our hop is hopefully to get you to go to visit a new creator. And if you've been here and you've watched hashtag Second Saturday Art, then you know the deal and you know how it is. And I thank you for participating and making a comment, subscribing, giving us a like button. Press whatever that is that you have to do to like it. It doesn't cost you anything. It really doesn't. And it's very helpful. There is this little algorithm that looks at our videos and says, wow, is this worth being put out there to the general public? And when no one does the like button or comment or even subscribe, it says, nope, you're not worthy. In any case, I really would like to invite you to check out in the Show More section below this video the creators that are in this hop. They are very talented people, and I think it is well worth your time to go check them out. Even if you go, just hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment. That is lovely. However, watching the whole video helps promote it as well. And if you are a part of the YouTube community, you know exactly what that means. And that is my goal for today, to ask you to just watch the whole video in the ones that you go to. And I appreciate that so very much. You have no idea. So let me talk a little bit about what I chose to do. So first of all, my paintbrush had a random, I don't know, I guess maybe most paintbrushes have a random long little hair on it, and I had to cut it off. It was making me crazy because there was a bunch of paint on my paintbrush and I couldn't get it there because that long thing was going to muck up everything. So here is using my stencils and my stamp sets to provide a medium, a focal point for today's offering. And I kind of like the spooky stuff. So this is I think they call it Wednesday or Midweek Girl or something like that. And it has a cartoonish Addams Family. And so I chose the 3 male parts in there because in my mind it looked like 3 generations, right? So father, grandfather, and a son. So to me, it just seemed appropriate for Father's Day. You could have 3 generations of fathers living, right? And I think we should be kind to them today. And most of the time, I know mine are very, very generous and kind people. And so I appreciate them very, very much. So what I'm doing with the stamp set is, although you see this, you're going to see me mix up a facial color. May not be to your liking, but it depends on how much red, yellow, or white you put into the mix that determines the coloring. And since this is cartoony, I did not care whether or not it was appropriate. I tried to change the coloring for each one by adding more white to it. You could also put in a little bit of yellow and that was just a little hint. If you put a little red, white, sometimes black, and sometimes, what was the other color I was using? Black, white, red, yellow, and just mix them a little bit up at a time and add the white or black to highlight. And it really works for skin color. And you can get any skin color you need. The other thing I did was, even though I can see the outlines of the eyes, I did not fill them in. I just used them to give the coloring for the eyes. And this is a very simple way of using my stamp set to create faces. There it is. And now here's another hint. For any time that you do faces, if you want to make them look lively or just focus, no matter whether it's an animal you're doing or a human, just give it a white highlight and it really pops it. Now there's a pause here, and that's because I went to go get my white paint. That's why you get to stare at this picture for such a long time. But it's okay. There's not that much more left to watch with me. So I sometimes use the back of a paintbrush. I also have markers, Posca markers that I use to do highlighting. A little white paint and the back of a paintbrush works just to do that. It depends on how big your piece is. So see, I'm just using a teeny tiny brush to give it. If you can do 2 highlights and basically put them in the same spot of both eyes, it helps. So one high, maybe one low. It's like a reflective one. This is something I've picked up and sharing with you. And there it is. And now, in letter writing and card giving, back in the day, we used to do circles and X's, and they were to represent hugs and kisses. I don't know if they still do that, but that's what I'm going to do with these little circular stencils. I'm just randomly going around my page, giving them a circle, and then I will take the X's and try to do that as well. The only problem with the X's is I don't think I either pressed hard enough or put enough paint. So that was my bad. I tried, but there it is. Okay, again, I'm going to remind you, don't forget to go into the show more. And as you go down that way, hit the like button and check out my next friend who's doing one of the hops. Also, before you leave, will you just let me know what you think and how you celebrate Happy Father's Day? Or maybe you just, I don't know. There are some ladies that are good fathers too, so is that something happens with you guys? I don't know. I'm curious. Anyway, I go on. I babble all the time. Nobody understands what I'm saying. This is just the way it is for me. I talk to myself a lot. All right. Thank you very much for being here. And if you are here to the end, that is bonus points for me. I think that's great. And I appreciate it. Seriously, I do. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it inspires you to do something in one of your little art books. Till the next time, have fun.